The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Throwing Jones. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jermaine Jackson credited on that side. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game. Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate. And he's got some space here. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Now Jones. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. Touchdown, Patriots. Mike Williams, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this one just shy of 40. Mark it down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Patriots are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They push it back 8 yards that time on second down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Jones now to throw on third down. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jacoby Myers, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. They're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Here's a give to Hall. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. After it's good, our score 14-7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll dump this down to Dillon. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Dillon, they try the left side with him. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. From just shy of midfield, Jones, throw left side complete. That's Myers. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings, for some reason it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now Dillon on the inside give. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync. And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he will have a Patriots first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Back on the 35. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. That's so frustrating for an offense, especially on the road. You put together a great drive, but in the end, you come away with nothing.
And it kind of silenced the crowd a little, too. But few things wake them up quite like a missed field goal.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense. It's caught at the 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 48 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed a touchdown.
Jamison Williams from 10 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and through. 14. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. New England's offense set to go. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. He's got it to Williams. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Pass to Henry is intercepted. And the Jets will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Patriots coming out now. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point safely through. Now up to 14. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for a sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. Jones on third down. He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this one too low.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On second and 10, Jones. And right side, Henry's got it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside.
Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry from 3 yards out. And the Pats get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Jamison Williams
with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list.
And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Oh, mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here, that's complete. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. He's airing it out for Williams. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one unless there's another defensive penalty.
They'll throw now on the final play. That is caught by Williams for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets will extend their lead on the final play of the half. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A give running right is Hall. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quinn Williams there to bring him down. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
On the move past the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now they go screen. It's complete. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. Edmonds playing well on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there, making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter. Touchdown! Mike Williams with career touchdown number 60. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's second down. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Christian Watson.
76 yards.
And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the points. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now Jones on first down and caught by Henry. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Draw play, Dillon.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Here's Jones on first and 10. That's complete into the hands of Myers.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Dillon up the middle.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, but it'll be second and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Devin Duvernay.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
He's airing it out for Williams, and that's caught inside the 35. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 48 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get out. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. And now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out, they'll try to increase the pressure.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing, Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. And he will have a Patriots first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Now Jones. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he is going to lose yardage here. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
I'm not quite sure they got the spark that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spark to their opponent instead because that big stop has galvanized the sideline, and it starts their offense out with some momentum.
And on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Pats are right back in this football game. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
And caught up to him. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The extra point, no good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Jones, off play action. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on fourth down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for a sack. Williams picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now a throw here to his running back. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Williams brings it in.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 17 yards out.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time.
Picked up by Minka
Fitzpatrick. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Open man here, the tight end, Henry. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jones. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's Jones. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Jets are going to win this football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. And this game is over. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here